Yo, what's up, my jealous cave spiders? How you doing today? It's Super Jumbombo here, and today we're talking about the BTD6 5.0 patch notes right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk about the patch notes, all the changes that are happening to the game with this update. Then we're going to hop into the game and show you them off in just a little bit more casual way, actually showing them off in the game. But this is an in-depth explanation of all the changes that are happening over here, and of course my thoughts on them as well. So if you're not interested in that, I completely understand. Just leave now, and if you want to, you can still press the like button though. If you want to be that cool person, man, don't forget to press that button for me if this is something that you enjoy. You guys did seem to enjoy it the past few times that we've done these patch notes. So starting off, 3 new amazing maps, not just regular maps, amazing maps. We got Frozen Over, Haunted, and Dark Castle, and this is a beginner, an intermediate, and an expert map, I believe. So they give something for everybody. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. I like that they didn't just go all 3 beginners or all 3 experts. They give something for everybody, so no matter who you are, a casual player or a pro player, you got something to do in Bloons Tower Defense 6 now for Halloween right here. I've only played Frozen Over and Dark Castle. I have not played Haunted yet, but it looks like a really fun map, so I'm excited to go test that out for you guys as well. We got 2 new powers here. We got the Tech Bot and the Energizing Totem. The Tech Bot's pretty cool because what it does is it triggers activated abilities as soon as they come back. So instead of having to every single time click the ability, now it activates it by itself. Now this isn't all that important for normal players, but every time you're going to be playing late game or something like that, having activated abilities just get activated by themselves can be pretty freaking sweet over here, so I love it. By the way, if you do want to check this stuff out, man, if you want to read it for yourself, this is on the Bloons Tower Defense 6 subreddit. So all you got to do is come on over to Reddit, type in BTD6, it should pop up for the first one. It's got like 17,000 subscribers, and you guys can increase that number if you wish. And then the Energizing Totem, which is kind of interesting because it increases the attack speed of all monkeys in range by 25% for only 5 rounds, though. That's the weird thing right here. 5 rounds. That's it, baby. What? But you can recharge it for just a few more monkey money. So not the entire monkey money that it costs to buy the Energizing Totem, but just for a few more monkey money you get to recharge it. I don't know what that few is, but I'm guessing it's probably 10 or something like that. I don't know. Few isn't really 10, but I'll have to look into that, man. Halloween theme. So this is actually kind of interesting. So if you guys don't know, Bloons Tower Defense, every single Bloons Tower Defense since, actually, I don't know if it's just BD5. All right. Anyways, Halloween themes. The Halloween theme is here, guys, and it looks cool. I actually really enjoy the aura of the death over here. So you guys will see it as soon as I hop into the game over here. But everything just looks good. Everything's pretty. They even changed some of the regular maps that actually don't. That aren't new. They changed the original maps, so I think is really awesome. But I think the one thing about the Halloween theme that is kind of interesting, at least to me, is the fact that for next Halloween, they can just pop this thing back in there. They don't have to make a whole new Halloween update over here. They can already say, oh, it's already here. Let's just throw it back on the game. And instead, they can focus on new, different updates, new maps, or new towers, new heroes, or whatever. Or they can even focus on a new game, possibly. So I like that they do these Halloween themes, even though it takes a long time for this year to have it happen. For next year, it's going to be a lot easier just to reincorporate that into the game. All right, this thing's garbage. Trick or treat event. Oh my god, I don't know what this is. If you guys haven't seen it yet, if you go into a game, basically by popping balloons, you get random candies that just they fly out of the frickin' balloons over there. And if you pick up 20 of them, you get in your little Halloween pumpkin thing, you can use an ability. I don't like it. I'll probably show it to you. I just don't like it. But the Cyber Quincy skin, maybe I'm weird, alright? Maybe I'm being a negative Nancy or something like that, but I just don't like it. The Cyber Quincy skin, though, this thing is pretty cool. This is the first skin that we've seen in Bloons Tower Defense 6. In BTD5, one of the last things they did right at the very end, trying to make some extra money to maybe fund Bloons Tower Defense 6 or whatever, was to incorporate skins into the game. And they did a skin for almost every single tower. And it was okay. It wasn't anything crazy, but a lot of people bought them. And then they put it into Bloons Tower Defense battles as well, and that was a pretty big hit. You can see a lot of people going around there playing with skins and stuff like that. But anyways, it made a lot of sense for that game because you could show off to other players that you had skins, right? Where in this game, you're just kind of playing it by yourself. So I don't know. I don't know if that's really all that important. I think a lot of people were expecting a new hero, and seeing a new skin instead of a hero is a little bit upsetting for a lot of people. As far as I'm concerned, I don't mind the new skins. I think that that's at least, showing us off one new skin is at least something new into the game over here. Though I don't like this aspect. No new combat stats or abilities. It's literally just a skin. Now, normally, for most games, that's what you want to do. You don't want to give somebody an advantage by buying a skin in the game, right? But this is a single player game. It doesn't matter, right? Unless they come into some sort of weird co-op-y mode over here, something like that. That's really gonna, make things matter up in here. I wish that they changed the abilities. That's what I wish. Maybe that's. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that Ninja Kiwi, instead of when they do a skin like this, instead of keeping every single thing the same, they should change at least something about the character to at least make it seem like he's worth it? We spent 2,500 monkey money just to see the visuals up in here. I think it'd be cool if they changed the two abilities, because I don't feel like the abilities take that much time or effort to really figure out over there. I don't know, maybe just like I just imagine like Quincy, instead of shooting out like really fast or something like that. Like, what if he just shot out like a big like a giant arrow or something like that, just like flew across the screen? Like that would be something cool to incorporate into the game, and it'd be fun to see, fun to play with. Fun to have this new skin over here that we want to mess around with to see how it's going to mess with the game a little bit. Weird things like that I think should be incorporated into the game, but again, this is just a random Super John Bombo rant today. Alright, for the rest of this stuff, none of it is all that important. Obviously, general bug fixes, so all of this stuff is just, hey, we don't want the game to crash or do something it's not supposed to do, so we don't really care about that. Tower and hero bug fixes, though. Same thing. This is just making sure that mostly everything here is just doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright, until you get over here, the Tower and Hero balances and changes. Many changes made to the placement and platform system to improve stacking and map height issues, so there'll be some changes in tower placement. I don't know exactly what that means, but it sounds like we're fixing something. And I think what they mean is something along the lines of like when you have some sort of weird Buccaneer. I'll show you into the game. When you get like the 5th tier Buccaneer where you can put characters on top of it, if you have some sort of platform on top of that, it might get really messed up in some way, where like technically there's 3 things stacked on top of each other when they shouldn't be, but they really are. Anyways, powers and heroes will no longer prevent progress on a single tower class achievement. Okay, in-game powers menu now has a button. Alright, can only be one. Might have a new portrait up in here. I'm going to go check that out for you guys. And then buying a Monkey Knowledge respec now saves the game. So this is kind of important, I guess, because now if you rebuy that and then you set up all your stuff and then you click out of the game, it might go back and not be this not count. So that would kind of suck. And then this is actually probably the most important one for me. I noticed this in my game, is that some cash production towers now have a new symbol for cash count rather than damage count. So this is a very easy way to see how much are these banana farmers giving us our money back. Before we'd have to actually math it out and say every round this is what happens, blah, 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 blah. And how many rounds did you do? What if they only give you half money for a certain round or something like that? It can get really goofy and wonky, but now we actually know how much cash did this bad boy give me. And I love it, man. I love it. I thought that they put this in the last update, but then I didn't see it, so I'm glad that it's finally actually incorporated in the game. And then here we go. We got 5 towers up in here that are going to have somewhat little changes. Just minor changes, though. Nothing big for this update. Glue Gunner, Glue Storm description changed. Ninja Monkey, Counter Espionage description updated. Alright, Alchemist, the Unstable Concoction. Now this is actually a decent deal here. Will now take more Pierce to hit Moabs of higher tiers. 2 Pierce for Moab and BFB, 4 Pierce for Oh My God, and 10 Pierce for Bads. So before, the way Unstable Concoction worked was you just went, bloop, you threw a little Unstable Concoction on a big group of Oh My Gods, you could hit a bunch of Oh My Gods, and then when they popped, ba-boom, it exploded. It was fairly overpowered. So what they did was they were trying to nerf the Alchemist at least a little bit, or at least the Unstable Concoction. The best way to nerf this bad boy was to add a Pierce requirement for higher tier Moab class Bloons. Definitely makes sense over here. Will it be too bad now, though? I don't know. We'll have to look into it. Super Monkey! The Sun Temple's Sun Avatar spawn placement has been changed to hopefully make them less annoying. Wonderful. That is good. If you guys don't know what that we're talking about here, basically when you get a magic, if you incorporate magic into your sun temple, little random mini sun gods or sun avatars will be placed down on the screen. And if you're trying to build other towers while doing things, it'll get in the way. It's kind of like the engineers and the sentry guns getting in the way, where you have to like sell them, and then when you try to put something down, they just pop back into the place you're just trying to put it down, and you're like, oh my god, this sucks. So it's good to have that out of the way as well. And then last but not least, though, Open Greenfoot. Buffet him just a little baby bit here. Open Greenfoot's totems will now be placed on the track to reduce the totem trolling. So same thing, man. You know, when you have the things getting in the way for the sun avatars here, you have the Open's Greenfoot totems get in the way as well. So now they're not going to get in the way anymore, which is wonderful. So anyways, let's hop into the game really quick. So now that we're in the game, let's check this stuff out really quick. First of all, we've got the 3 new maps up in here. So this is Frozen Over on the bottom left. It's pretty cool. I mean, I like it. It's a good beginner map. Then I haven't played this one yet. This is Haunted in the top left. Looks pretty cool, man. I still haven't figured out if the balloons are going to go both ways or what. Let's just check it out really quick. I'm not actually going to play it, but actually, you know what? Let's play it for like 2 seconds here. We're going to do this. We're going to show off. We're going to get Gwendolyn. So it looks like... Oh, crap. That's a swamp. Oh, baby. All right. All right. So I can see how this is going to be tricky. All right. This is cool, man. So we might have to use some Buccaneer action here, like, for sure. Maybe even here. All right. Let's check him out. He's going to be shooting bolt. Oh, heck yeah. Buccaneer, baby. This is the guy you're going to have to start off with, man, for sure. He's got these straight, juicy lines right here. Grape Shot might not be as effective as you want it to be, but everything else should still be really rock solid. Anyways, all I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I get these 20 candies going up in here. And then after that, I can... In fact, I'm thinking maybe even this... You know, this isn't going to work out that well for me right now. But, let's sell this guy. And what you probably want to do is actually do a double Buccaneer start, man. Do like one of these and one of these guys. And then if they shoot down the straight lines across the way right there, they're going to pop almost everything. At least I'm guessing here. I'm almost assuming. So let's see if this is going to work out the way. Oh, yeah. That is good. That is real good. Especially if you got the monkey knowledge where you can get an early Buccaneer for only like $200 or whatever. That's nice, man. Having that juicy Buccaneer right here to start off. That's good. And then I'll show you guys the last map in just a second. So let me think. Is there anything else we need to show off really quick? Nothing that I can really... nothing I can really show off too well. I'd have to go into sandbox mode for the temple and for the alchemist. And everything else is just sort of... So here we go. We're almost ready. We've got 2 more candies required. Come on, give me some candies, baby. Give me some candies. I feel like it's, I'm going trick-or-treating these days. You guys ever use your pillow? That's what I used to do. I used to use my pillowcase when I went trick-or-treating. I didn't have... That's how you can carry all that candy, man. I know if you wanted to, you could whip your friends with that candy bag. It hurt. It hurt. So we go. We're going to activate this little ability right here. It's pretty weird. I don't really get it. You know, oh, and there, it doesn't even go through the entire map? I thought it went through the entire map. Well, that just sucks even worse, man. Anyways, so that's that, I guess. And then, you know, if you want to, you can get another 20 candies and use it again. So on those weird levels where you just need a little tiny bit of extra help, hey, go ahead. But anyways, that's a cool map. I like it. I think you could do a chimps mode walkthrough on that. Almost no problem, man. But it's good. It's like a good difficulty. And then here's Dark Castle on the top left over there. I just played that one with my Robo Quincy. All the balloons come from the far left up in there, and they go towards the right, and it's a fun map. I love it. All right, so, monkey knowledge. I think it's in the support? No. Magic? There can only be one. All right, so they said that there's supposed to be a new icon here, but I don't really... Is that a new icon? I don't know. It looks like it kind of is. Could be the true sun god... True vengeful god right there, I suppose. All right, let's hop in sandbox mode and show off to like the last little bit over here. Let's go into Monkey Meadow here, play on sandbox. I'm going to show off. I think the alchemist is... Oh, you know what I need to do? I suck, guys. I'm sorry. I need to get cool. Open Greenfoot here. Open. Give me some open action. Open. And I've already showed you guys Robo Quincy, so I'm not going to show him off in this video. But if you want to, I've got other videos of him already, so you can go check him out for sure, man. I did like a full 20-minute video on him. So here's Open Greenfoot. If you level him up enough, he's going to start making totems. You can see the totems are popping out on the map itself. So they're never going to get in the way of you building towers, which was the annoying thing before. Also, I don't remember reading this anywhere, but oh yeah, here we go. All right, my bad, man. Open Greenfoot's footprint is now medium instead of large. So if you don't know what the footprint means, the footprint is how big he is. So now we can put him in like little tight corners here and still be able to fit, you know, other random towers right next to him without too many issues. And that makes sense. Open Greenfoot should not have been a big footprint in the first place. But you can also see that they did change the map itself in other ways. We got pumpkins over here and here. I mean, it's Halloween-esque, man. I love it. And last but not least, I believe this is last, let's talk about the unstable concoction right here. So let's send out a Moab and just see how well we do with this thing. So one Moab does seem like it does get thingamabobbed. I think BFBs are supposed to be the same thing. Is that just still one? I'm a little confused. That didn't look right. It says unstable concoction will now take more pierce to hit Moabs of higher tiers. 2 pierce for Moab BFB, 4 pierce for Oh My God DDT, and 10 pierce for Bads. Okay, never mind. So since that's a low tier, now let's see. 2 pierce, so boom. I know it's the same thing. I don't understand. I mean, maybe it doesn't get exploded after getting hit once. We can test this out, I guess. We can do. Let's get a nice straw. Boom, boom, boom. We'll get a Tech Terror here. I don't want to go any faster than a Tech Terror, but all I want to do is I want to hit this thing once with this guy. So if we can hit him once with this thing, sell it, and we're going to see if it still explodes here. That's the question. If not, they need to fix that, I think, because I don't think it's actually working in the way it's meant to. 10 pierce. Or 4 pierce? Was it 4 pierce for Oh My God? 4 pierce for Oh My God. It did explode. It like did a minor explode. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's working the way it's supposed to. Interesting. And then for the bad balloon. All right, let's pop this guy in there. We're going to just put that unstable concoction right there. He's getting exploded as well. I didn't even know you could affect the bad balloon with this thing. That's actually pretty insane. I don't even think you should be able to. But it is what it is, man. He's actually hurting this thing, though. Look at that bad boy. All right. If you go all the way up, man, boom, boom, boom. Get some of this action, get some of that action. I'll get this thing popped, baby. Get it popped. Taking a lot longer than I wanted to, though. It's got 20,000 health at this point. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So... Oh, I didn't show you guys these yet. Oh, I can't show you it in this game. The new powers. Alright, let's just go out here. I don't actually have to put them down on the screen here, but the new powers. We've got the Tech Bot down here and the Energizing Totem. And again, the Tech Bot just activates all the abilities for you, but you have to lock him into place with a certain tower to activate the one tower's abilities consistently. And then the Energy Totem can be used, and I don't even know how big of a range it's going to be, but I'm suspecting it's a pretty small range. Maybe the size of like a normal totem or like a village or something like that. Nothing insane here, guys. Just something small. You power up a couple towers just kind of surrounding him. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, nice little in-depth video of all the new things happening in Bloons Tower Defense 6, make sure you press that like button for me. I definitely appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super-duper delicious day.